Okay. Alright. Somebody made sure that he loaded the correct game today. Alright, now I just need to get the link and post that, and we're good to go. Okay. Yes, I know I just posted a video 4 hours ago. You don't need to remind me of that, YouTube. I can post as many videos as I want, and no one can stop me! Okay, so... I could do many things that people cannot prevent. I could, for example, decide I don't feel like Master of Magic thumbnails go on Master of Magic videos anymore. Oh wait, no, I accidentally sometimes do that already. But I could do it intentionally, and you wouldn't be able to prevent me from doing so. There is no superhero to stop me. My villainy knows no bounds. Alright, so anyway, we should be all ready and good to go. I think. Camera's pointing more or less the correct direction today. So we're summoning our first champion. I really want to get a full set and just go smashing all the layers and nodes. I really do. I also want to pick a fight with Merlin. I also want to pay Freya back for all the trouble she's caused. But Oberic first. Then probably focus on the layers and nodes while a new army constructs to do the next war. I think that's how it goes. The troll cities will just keep pumping out trolls. Forever! And just burying one thing after another. We're probably going to see the Arcanus Plain today. And I don't know what to expect from that, but I happen to have some nifty spells for scouting around the place. I generally don't spend my precious resources scouting that world until I'm actually ready to interact with it. Though I always find myself wishing I'd started scouting it 10 turns before they showed up on my plane. Ah, well. Oh yeah, turns are long. That's just a byproduct of playing Warlords. The base game, the turn length, doesn't generally go over a couple of minutes. But, you know, you play modded, and you're going to have to deal with long turns. Someday, when all the races and everything are finished, all the added content is finished for Warlords, someday, I'm going to play the biggest world with the maximum opponents. And it is going to be excruciating. What's going on? No, I need this to attack Lagos with. What are you doing, Freya? Freya, why are you such a pain? Alright, we've got quite the mix of enemies. But I think that's to their misfortune. Because I don't see any way they can win this fight. Blur for blur. Yeah, you got a lot of shield bearers. Pretty good. But I have Blazing March! So, screw you! Oh. Let's see, you back up 2 steps. Well, that didn't work very well. Okay. Ooh, Sacred Ancient. Oh, I could name some games with way longer turns. Well, this is fine. You guys can keep attacking that. I don't mind. We have cut the tree down, sir. Weren't you supposed to be fighting a war? We cut the tree down, sir. Priorities. I'm gonna touch holy armor to you. I mean, we've already won, but a little holy armor never hurts. Yeah. Yeah, Blazing March kinda wrecked your day, didn't it? I could even bring that shaman back if I want. Another one? You really like the tree strategy, don't you? What, are you secretly X-Death? Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you can't, yeah, things being intentionally released would also go down if you were, by law, required to do all of your experimenting in space. It would be a little bit more difficult to release your stuff across the void. I mean, not impossible, but there'd be a hell of a lot more questions, though. Why did this lunar thing get down to Earth? Somebody had to bring it here. Who did it? Alright, look, I'm just going to throw a web at you. Blah. The shaman, they're not getting too far. Not on foot. And especially not while dead. Do you think the trolls understand that other creatures don't regenerate? I mean, if you really want, you could even go so far as to keep all of the stuff live streamed constantly, so you know where all of it is. And who's to blame when it gets loose. But of course, you know, there'd always be the, well, the cameras went out at that exact moment somehow mysteriously. Yeah, can't help that, but it would at least be more difficult. I have 3 Beastmen monks here. Why do I have... Oh, wait. You're a monk. Those 2 are engineers. Ah! The monk is to live here, and the engineers are to build a road. And you're to conquer this, and you're to conquer that. And you're to conquer this over here. Okay. Alright. Looks to me like everything's in position. Oh, I was chaos channeling. No, that's coming out of the cities. They're coming out of the cities that way. That's right. You probably should connect this way. Alright, I think next turn I strike? No, I should wait one more turn so my spellcasting's ready, just in case. Yeah, let me gather a few more mana crystals and learn the secrets of mana leak. Yeah, there's been a bunch of times we've discovered germs and other things being irresponsibly transported. That would be the politest and least conspiracy-y way to say it. Where it's like, oh my gosh, we've discovered this person transporting this horrible thing. And it's labeled as something else. And they're a foreign national on U.S. soil with it. I'm sure this is a perfectly innocent, honest mistake between universities or something. Yeah. See, always the argument that comes up, and always the question is, well, if you make it illegal to experiment in your country, somebody will just fund the experiments in a country that you can't say no in. And it's like, well, yeah, but I don't know that that's a great argument. I don't know, man. Maybe you just need to make it. Maybe you just need to make it so that all the funding goes to you do it in space. What's that? You want funding? Well, okay, but you have to go to the moon for it. Honestly, I think we should just be a spacefaring civilization. I mean, asteroids exist. Asteroids hit planets. Asteroids large enough to end civilization exist. Asteroids large enough to end human civilization strike planets. We don't know of any nearby right now, as far as we can tell. But on a long enough time scale, inevitably, one of those things has to wander too close to your planet and fall on it. Just an inevitability. Also, supervolcanoes exist. Supervolcanoes capable of ending our society exist. We don't think any of them are going to explode, but then again, we've never seen a volcano of that size explode. But we don't think it's gonna happen, as far as we know. But you know what else exists? And we can just go on with this game forever. It's like, maybe all our eggs in one basket's a mistake as a species. As, well, frankly, all the species on this planet. Maybe we should start, spreading around a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. It would be a good idea. You don't have to go out of the solar system right away now. Also, there's unlimited freaking mineral wealth. Like, way more mineral wealth than exists on Earth is just out there, unclaimed, just waiting for somebody to drive up and start digging. I mean, okay, it's in rock, but, rock and ice. But we can figure that out. Tardigrades. Yeah, space doesn't stop those things. Tardigrades are insane. You're the one who started this mess, Freya. So this spell... I think there are too many effects. I'd probably remove the 3 random meteors from it at this point. Because they don't really seem like they fit in with the rest of the spell. Anyways, definitely the best spell here. Let's take it. Alright, who we get? A Knoll. Well, you don't believe in double weapons, so... Counter immune. You can cast Bloodlust 7 times that can't be countered. Interesting. Well, you've got super leadership. Bloodlust sounds like the greatest thing to go with trolls. I'm a little worried about this could not be healed, though. Could not be healed doesn't stop their regeneration, right? As long as they're still regenerating, I'm all for this guy. Although he's kind of expensive. He's fast, too. Unusually fast. Alright. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. Hoo hoo hoo. I think I need heroism on him. Should be fine. Just a little touch of heroism should be good enough. Okay, you guys are gonna need to stay in these waters. Yeah, one more turn, then we strike. What? I'm not sure quite what happened there. For what? Whoa, 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 okay. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll just come back to that in a second. Yeah. You know, as much as I want it, I think you'd be better served. Oh, Nightblades in every city would be great! No, nightmares. Focus. Stay focused. Nightmares. We need them now. Okay. No, Cerevi is. Cerevi owns the title Master of Magic. I can't compete. I can't compete with him! No, seriously, I can't even play on the higher difficulty settings. I can't. Yeah. Maybe someone in the modding community will create a speed mod for this game somehow. Some magical coding wizard. That would be nice. Still waiting for your chronicle to decide it still exists. I'm gonna have 500 of everything as a capacity. Everything that you can raise a capacity. One of these days. I wonder how many people have actually kept it going this whole time. on the next end turn, I'm going to show off something weird that I've been dicking around with. I've been dicking around with another AI. Hold on. I'll have to show it off on my next turn. There. Set it up to do a few things so that when we do, that should work. So, oh hey, how's it going, Dark Magic? Yeah. Well, we can probably find potassium out in space and collect it. Again, we need to get the robotic mining stuff set up. As much, there'll be people, but as much automation as possible. Mining asteroids and shit. Could totally find potassium out there. Come on, Merlin. You've spent enough time. Ah, good. At last! Alright, War Master. Hey, you're feeling a little bit tougher now. A little bit harder to kill, and more importantly, that's a leadership 2. You're rocking. Which exactly matches the other leadership character I got, but yeah, maybe you'll lead a second army or something. Alright, I think we're just about ready for combat. And the Kiss of Resist Elements. Shit. Let me put one more turn. I want to put Resist Magic on him. I don't want him immediately murdered. Beastmen Priests. Did I only ever make 2 of those guys? 2 engineers? That doesn't seem right. I should have made them in a 4-pack. Oh well. Oh good, we're building this time. I don't know what mistake I was making before, but it is weird. I'm annoyed about my lost things. Okay, how are you doing? The nightmares will arrive very soon, my lord. A chaos spawn, that's not good for trolls. That's not good for trollish health. Alright, what I need Okay. So, have you heard of Leonardo.ai? Well, I'm going to talk about another freaking art-related AI while we wait for our next turn. So, give me a moment to find the thing. Okay. So, this one is, this one's based off Stable Diffusion, so you have hundreds of different models you can do. You generate stuff. All this looks fairly standard, right? Nothing here really needs too much explanation. However, if I go back to fine-tuned models, Oberic is demanding I break an alliance the turn before I kill him. Ha! Anyway, so there's a bunch of different models that they've created that do different things. Here's one entirely meant for making crystals that people use for other things like mushrooms and anime girls, because, I mean, of course they do. Here's one entirely for isometric sci-fi buildings. You can click on them, you'll see, you can see exactly the details that they used, and it was fairly complicated. Anyway, not going to get too much into it. The important thing is that there's community models. Anybody can make an AI model, and you can use that model freely. And there are a lot of them that do a lot of weird things. Here's ones for crypto. Here's ones for e-commerce web pages. Sure, why not? Typography. Like, all kinds of stuff, okay? Anyway, different models do different things. But that's not why I wanted this and paid them money. So I could use their thing. No. What I wanted was something that this can do that Midjourney and the other programs available could not do. So let's take one of these and go to the canvas. Okay? So here we have our thing. And I'm going to go in, and I'm going to be like, delete. And I'm going to say galactic stars. I don't know. And I'm going to say generate. This is going to cost me 7 more tokens just to do this. Ooh, I'm under attack. We'll get to it. We'll just finish this. So it just refilled that area. And then it wrote whatever it wrote up across the top. Panning. Different variations that I can pick from of how it filled in that blank space that I deleted. So you can have an image where the face is wrong, and you can wipe the face off and generate a new face. For example, you can generate anything you want in the sections that you want to change on an image. This is a very, very awesome tool. It's also kind of trash because it doesn't work very well. But, you know, what do you want? Okay, it's got problems. This is new. This is very, very new. And you can sign up for it. And there's a certain amount of it you can use for free. You just have to jump through some hoops and wait a couple of days for them to whitelist you. Through your email. But this one, pretty good. It's going to be completely obsolete, I'd imagine, in probably just a couple of months, though. Because Adobe is doing the same thing, as far as I can tell. Adobe is offering that same function and is going to be built into their new Adobe Suite with Photoshop and everything. I think it's called Firebird or something. The thing about it, though, is even if you got into the beta for the Adobe one, you're not allowed to use anything you make with it commercially yet. Which I assume will change the moment they make it an official release. But there's no word on when they're going to fully release it. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't know what to do about this thing. I don't want to lose a bunch of my trolls permanently. Anyway. So, yeah. That's a whole thing. It's not... No matter how hard you try with all the models and everything, it's not as good as Midjourney in a lot of ways. Yeah, lightning bolt. Lightning bolts will work. That's what I want to do. I want to use lightning bolts. Wonderful. Lightning bolt is all you need. You don't need no fancy doom bolts or corrosive blasts. Although it is good to have those things. Yeah. But yeah, this is the edge of it. This is what the tools are going to look like when they're actually better. And I can talk to you about some of the problems with Leonardo specifically, some of the problems with what makes it not very good at his job. But I think we're about to fight a major war, so... But it would definitely be good to get experience with it now if you have any interest in any of this kind of thing, because this is the way things are going to be done from now on. Like, we can't... There's no putting the genie back in the bottle. It's out. Specifically, I would say we're in another industrial revolution right this second, whether we like it or not. And the Industrial Revolution, like in the 1700s, it was like you had the spinning wheel, where one person could work one thing of thread, and that was normal life. And then somebody goes, I can build the spinning jenny, and that will operate 6 spools of thread simultaneously. And before the 1700s were over, somebody had already created something that could run 1,000 threads at once, meaning a single operator was doing the work of, well, a lot of people. And that's kind of where things are going right now, where one artist is going to be producing the work of a whole lot more than one artist. So, yeah. I'm sure there'll always be a market for handmade stuff, just like Etsy exists right now, but I suspect a lot of things are going to change in the near future. I suspect Hollywood and AAA games are going to be crushed by this. I'm sure right now they're imagining that they'll make all the money and have no production cost using this tech, but that's not how it's going to go. When any indie developer will be able to produce things of the quality of, a AAA studio, what happens to the AAA studio? But it's actually going to be difficult, and there's going to be a lot of there's going to be skill. It's just going to be different skill. And there's going to be a steep learning curve on all this stuff. Ha ha ha! 2 new farmers! Money, power, research. This is what we've needed a long time, and I think we put this off too long. Take that. Yes, all of that. Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile... Why are you casting Beat of Swiftness when you're inside a fort? Ooh. Interesting answer. It's already out. They could have monopolized the technology, but it's already out. It's already in the hands of the public. They failed to monopolize it. More importantly, they don't know what they're doing with it. So, how do you enjoy Phase 4 of Marvel? Did you like Phase 4 of Marvel? You know, they were using AIs. They were using AIs for the scripting and all kinds of things. How's that working out for Disney? How is Disney doing now that they have all this fantastic stuff? They have had access to it before we did, and they have access to the highest end and best of it. They have access to the stuff that is still being held back. Yeah, they're not going to be monopolizing it. Every corporation is going to want to make their own proprietary AI versions, their own models that just they own. And, you know, maybe some of them will do a decent job with that. But, yeah, no. I don't see that working out in the long run for them. And anybody who makes something fantastic is probably going to claim, oh yes, our studio has really the most fantabulous AI. That's how we did it. And it's all ours, and it's proprietary, and it's secret, and... Okay, the guy who was actually doing an amazing job just left the company. Okay, we're going to now sell our brilliant proprietary model that everyone imagines we have. Before people realize that we didn't have shit. We just had some really good employees. 3 Magisters. This one is going to be more difficult. I'm going to give you a very small bonus to help you out. Hey, I really liked a bunch of the Marvel movies. The earlier ones. I checked out after Endgame. Like, everything with Phase 4, I only hear about it. And it sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty awful. Ooh, shit. 1 fire giant already down. That second one ain't gonna last too long. Yeah. I don't know if you were here for it. I've talked about it before, but they made the wrong movie. They made the wrong movie when they made Endgame. It's not that Endgame is a terrible movie. It's a pretty good movie, objectively speaking. But it was the wrong movie. How much... I suppose I should have thrown the mana leak out sooner. Good question. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I don't think it was fatigue. I think they completely face-planted. I think that they wrecked what they had. And I think it was that movie that really cemented their, they lost all their goodwill that they had built up over the years. Because whether or not you could tell, whether or not the average moviegoer could tell, you know, and explain, articulate what happened, I think we all felt it. I don't even have a troll chieftain here. These are war trolls. Okay, these guys are running faster than I am. From here on out, it's a webbing game. Unfortunately, Beat of Swiftness tends to be more of a retreat spell than an attack spell. However, this giant puddle of mud might be to my advantage. I've only got 3 webs, yeah. I'll wait. What do I think of the Master Magic remake? I get asked that question all the time. So, basically, it has the potential to replace the original Master Magic, but it's definitely not there yet. And they're charging far more money than you have to pay for the original. So, just play the original for now. That would be my recommendation. This is the Master Magic for Windows is the definitive way to play Master of Magic at the moment. The new version could become the definitive one. We'll see what the DLCs look like, but more importantly, we'll see what the modding community does. It has a few features, like a potential for a greatly improved diplomacy, that could really, I mean, an improved diplomacy that would be amazing. That's like my single greatest complaint about classic Master Magic. Okay, where's the last guy? Oh shit, it's this thing. Oh man. Stupid buzzflies. I want to take this city this turn, not next turn. Wow. They're losing to Shaman. That's rough. Yeah, if that remake had come out before Seravi did all of his Caster of Magic work, it would have been a different story. But it came out now. I'll just put the temple at the top. Yeah. Okay. You're just kind of floating about over here. Alright, this city. Oh, aggressive! That was a surprise! Beastmen settlers have the capacity to cause harm. Interesting. Man, it really Master Magic really needs an improved diplomacy. It's a serious problem when you can't, You want to pick your wars. You want to be able to bribe and trade and do things and only fight the wars you want to fight. Instead, you constantly find yourself with people declaring war on you forever, bringing their friends in. Like, sometimes I've had the entire planet decide that they're going to go to war with me. Because some games, randomly you end up with a peace world. Every single player allies with every single other player. And so if you declare war on anyone, they all declare war on you. It's really terrible when that happens. So yeah, improved diplomacy I very much want. And they have the possibility of having a better diplomacy system. The possibility of it. Wait, no, it was... Oh, where was it? Here it is! Gotcha! Alright, this little town... Congratulations, you're under new management. We are going to immediately restructure and reorganize the company. Let's see. Alright. All of those things. Oh, but our warmongering is not finished yet. So somebody tried to stop this army. This is the most difficult battle of them all. I got nothing to support you with. Just go in! Pure troll power. I'll just waste his healing now. The more turns he spends getting shot at, the less these crossbowmen can mess up my army. See, the spiders should have... They probably have a second web coming. These crossbowmen could be enough to wreck my day. I don't know. I might have to wait until they've wasted their arrows. Oh, no, we're good. Blur did the job. Okay, we're great. You think you regenerate? That's our job! I don't know if it's really a good idea to put the chieftain in. Oh well. No, they got this. Trolls! Trolls. Feels pretty good. Wow, beastmen are supposed to be pretty good in combat, too. I was concerned those crossbowmen would hurt. But nah, throw a couple minor buffs on them and let them rip. Alright, let's see. A mill, a shrine, a granary, a farmer's market. Okay. Oops. You know what, that's fine. I don't mind. You can have stables. It's okay. Alright. Checking map. Alright, Oberic, you have a single city left. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is that? You managed to get a hold of this city, did you? Well, how interesting. I may have to pay that a visit soon. Okay, you guys can wait. You think Oberic might be mildly annoyed at me today? mildly upset with the way events have gone. Yeah. That's the world I'm living in already. The AIs that are going to be able to write stories are coming. They're coming. Ones that can fully make videos are coming. No, this is the thing. This is what I'm looking at. Like, I love writing and all the stuff, and it's like they're gonna do it. They're like on the cusp of it. In the next few years, they're gonna be able to just make stories. They're gonna create the ones that can let's play, and those ones are going to be, well, for one thing, they're going to be able to follow a chat with thousands of people, read everything, remember what they said weeks ago, and say the funniest things. Okay, that may take a while. And they'll be able to play the games better than I can, too. And the corporations are already trying to release those sorts of things upon us. So, it's like you're confronted with a scenario where it's like you want to be a creative. You can either embrace this thing, or you can be crushed under it. So yeah. I have a project, that you know about, the card game that I worked on for a couple of years. I got like one of the freaking decks right here in front of me. Like, this is a test deck that I made a year ago. You know, if I don't get this thing finished and out sooner rather than later, will it, it's just, man, you think Steam is flooded with games right now? You think it's flooded with shovelware at the moment? Man, we ain't seen nothing yet. Given 30 years, we'll probably be able to ask a computer, hey, I feel like playing a platformer of reasonable difficulty, and then just list parameters, and it would probably just give you your own personal platformer to play. Black Sleep's a good spell. But I'll take Create Artifact. Yeah. Right now, Google Docs, they're going to integrate an AI into it, and Gmail. They're going to put it into Gmail that's going to be trying to help you write your emails and whatever you're trying to do in Google Docs. No word on, at least I haven't heard of when it'll happen, but they're making it, so probably sooner than we want. Yeah, sure, here you go. I'm always eager to give everyone Create Artifact. I mean, what can I say? Build me a time machine that lets me go back to the 90s. Please. Please. Anyway. Since we just have to accept this is the world we live in, I'm trying my best to keep looking on the bright side of things. But, yeah. For the last month and a half, I've had less than my normal amount of sleep and a lot less time doing anything other than just working on stuff. I'm trying really, really, really freaking hard to get the card game out now. It's gonna be... I intend to make a full Steam game. That's always been the intention. Because it's always been, since my childhood, my dream to make my own video games, and perhaps I've taken too long. I also really, really want to finish the my third novel and actually put that one out sooner rather than later. This AI stuff has lit a fire under my ass to get stuff done. So, I'll see how many projects I can finish this year. I already burned some vacation time and just poured it all into working. I spent a week just working. And yeah, anyway. Boy, you ask a complicated question, Caster. Well, it's got a Kraken in it. Okay, no, seriously. It's a different game. It's different. Let me see. Not you. Who was it? You! Okay. It has new factions. I think every single faction has new units it didn't have before. For example, since I'm playing, well, here's the Beastmen. Sure, why not? If I were to build all the things, so Beastmen, new units, the Fire Galley, a Super Centaur that costs twice as much food to maintain. These things, yeah, these are a unit Beastmen can just make. How about Crossbowmen, a ranged armor-piercing unit? A ranged armor-piercing unit. I'm a huge fan of Crossbowmen. Shield Bearers are shockingly good. Yeah, these guys, they're just really good. Oh, ballistas. Everyone can make a ballista. It's just like a catapult, only it has armor-piercing. And, of course, they still have their Minotaurs, but the stats have been adjusted. Pretty much everywhere you go, you'll find stats have been altered. Just all over the place. Everybody has new units. The spells are different. Like, not only are there new spells, a lot of new spells, but spells you already know, yeah, they're different now. They're literally just different. For example, you don't get sprites anymore. You get killer wasps, which are a melee unit. So yeah, you ask a very complicated question of how's it better and how's it worse. It's different. It's very different. There's a bit more of a focus on units, on regular units, as opposed to summons. Like, I think summons got a little bit... I mean, they're still useful, but they're not as overpowered as they were. Yeah. Anyway, a whole bunch of cool stuff is added. I recommend just exploring it and finding out what you think of it for yourself. And not worrying too much about any questions of balance between the two. Okay. Let's see, you need a thingy that I do not yet possess. Oh, I need to conquer that. Okay, that's a pretty good argument to unleash the hounds here. I need so many skeletons and so many buffs right now. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the three of you together on that. You're going to join that. What's in here? A few Kraken. Great. Alright, you guys can go down there and conquer that city. Okay, next question is here. Okay. These two can probably be relocated. This is a hostile continent, so I'm going to keep the full force here. I'm going to bring these. Hold on 1 second. If we're going to make a stop here, that'll end up being 2 war trolls. Okay. I'm going to pick these up on the way, and we're just going to transport that. You live here. You're just waiting for pickup. You're all waiting. I don't know what for, but you're here. We have so much more food now. Oh, jeez. What do I start with? Good question. What do I start with? I want skeletons, but I think Heavenly Light's where we begin. Yeah, I think Heavenly Light's the most important spell to start spamming. Can you alternate between the two? Save it on a separate file. Yeah, it'll overwrite it. Make a new folder. Make a new folder for your Master of Magic for Windows, and title it Warlords, and then overwrite with this. Always keep separate folders for all your separate mods and everything. Also, I had some difficulty getting Warlords to work last time. I don't know if other people are having issues. I had some issues last time getting it to function. Oh yeah, the turns take longer. Yes, expect enemy turns to take longer. Don't play maximum size, maximum opponents, or anywhere near it. Keep your game smallish. I think that the Arcanus plane just broke. Shit. Alright, let's see who this is. She almost certainly has death magic. Oh, please have death magic. Finally, someone to trade with. Maybe I can finally make the undead trolls that I was hoping to play. My dreams are reality. Trolls with no pulse. No pesky pulse to give away their positions. Yeah, Oberic's down to 2 cities, and I'm going to take the other one from him. Yeah. Yeah, the hero stack. I want... As much as I'm going to keep building up armies and positioning them to take other empires, but my focus is going to be... First, I'm going to enchant the cities. Then I'm going to summon 4 more champions and try to buff them up. I also got Create Artifact. That would be nice. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to use it, but it would be nice if I could. Though the way my spellbooks are, I probably can't make anything too spectacular. Yeah. Unfortunately, my lack of late-game spells is going to start to catch up to me. I did not make enough progress in the early game. I had a really rough start. So, maybe I'll find some more books and things. Maybe. It might. You never know. She might have not a single death. She might just be running nothing but life books just to annoy me. Or she might be mono death, and then I wouldn't be able to trade with her because I'd have nothing to offer a mono death player. So the big question is, which way is this Kraken going? Actually, it doesn't really matter. We'll kick its butt no matter where it goes. Oh yeah, there are some very high-level monsters you cannot summon now. Aether Lords and stuff like that. Yeah. Here it comes. Where are you gonna move? Where you going? Oh. Where are you going? That wasn't even a direction that I... Okay. Should I ambush it? Man, we need more casting skill, guys. Oh, I'd love to crack your capital, but I don't think I can. However, I might be able to kill a few Kraken with this army. But we need to get down there. Where'd my 2 boats go? Didn't I keep a boat here? Oh wait, there it is. It's right there, right in front of me. Okay. Four. Okay. Single figure, high attack power. Resistant to ranged attacks, probably a shell. Throne 12. I don't know how my trolls would fare against this. I would be able to blur. And I could make my own Phantom Warriors. Throne probably would wreck the Phantom Warriors. I just don't know how the matchup would work out. I don't want to risk my heroes on this. Let's see how this fight goes and then plan accordingly. Let's see, I'll position you here, then the next turn, step, move, step. That'll bring us close to our target. Alright, trolls, show me how you fare against the dreaded Kraken, which is really a crustacean. That's not a Kraken, that's a crustacean. You're not fooling anyone, sup. Oh shit, I need to check our spellbooks. Okay, we're not within the range of the sorcery node, but that is promising. That is very promising. I think I can take that nature node. I think I can definitely take it. That's got an Aether Lord. I don't know how tough that is. Alright, you... only 3? Only 3?! Okay. Night Stalker, is that the best you can manage? That's disappointing. You want these for frickin' fire elementals? Are you crazy? What the hell? Here's Summon Champion. That's disappointing. That's definitely disappointing. I think I can take that, and I want to take it. Oh yeah, insulation would have been a good one. I should probably wait until I have more heroes to gain XP from fighting the crabs, but I'm just going to attack them right now. Screw it. Let's hit them! Let's make them bleed Kraken blood. Hey, Guzman, how's it going? Ah. Yeah, I figured this would happen. That's why I didn't invest too heavily or worry too much about them. I'll just make more after the war. Look at that, you've had a tremendous victory, Oberic. That almost makes up for the, what, 5, 6 cities that you've lost? Yeah, COVID likes to linger. It doesn't like to just go away. At least that was my experience. What mischief is Freya plotting that is taking so long? Is she scheming to steal my nodes again? Hey, Chen! I've been following your after-action reports on the horrors of Hard West freaking played in the worst way possible. Do you think that Vasquez has freed his old friend Dago? What do you mean? I don't know. What are you saying? What new horrors have you discovered in the plotline? Okay, good. Finished? I should immediately Philosopher's Stone all of them. That's the best way to protect them, but I'm going to do the Nature Witnesses because they're quick. And good. And I'm gonna... Man, I want to bring some extra muscle with me. I'm gonna slip a chieftain in. I don't think that city will get counterattacked while we're out. But a chieftain will provide some much needed safety net. No web trickery for me. Alright. However, we're very quick. Hee. Alright, you guys can move 3. Which way you gonna crest? Okay. Oh. I see. Alright. Best play is probably Phantom Warriors of my own. Did some damage. Good grief, these war trolls. My. I keep underestimating my own forces. They are impressive. Alright. Oops. Shit, that's not... Alright, well, you know, this is probably fine. Alright, 2 more Chasm Fiends. 1 more Chasm Fiend. No more Chasm Fiends. Sonic Blast. Wow. Wow. And then we hit the last snake with a rock, and it drops from the sky. Sorcery Book! I will gladly take that. Sorcery Book! Oh, joy. That's my second one! I started the game with 1, and now I have a second. Okay, guys, you need to start with the whole nightmares thing, like, yesterday. Maybe. I don't know, the Krakens look scary. Trolling. No, my forces would never. Why would you suggest such a thing? They're good, upstanding gentlemen. And they'll hit you with a rock if you suggest otherwise. If I just eat all the other wizards, then their turns would be really short, wouldn't they? That is the correct troll answer to this problem. But difficult to implement. You wish to learn to summon champions. Ooh, my second sorcery book is giving me some options. Not bad. Yeah, we've been having major issues with our mobility. I need that. I'm going to start with Magocracy because we have financial issues. It's very strange to see a sorcery spell that grants money. But that's on top of what they're already doing with the alchemy guilds generating money. So sorcerers are now money machines. It's a bit weird. I have always associated that with life magic, or indirectly with nature by terraforming. If Oberic sues for peace, I'll spare his second city. But he's on a short timer to do it. Yeah, I need to go through everybody who's got sorcery books and try to trade right now. My gosh. I want to cast Magocracy now! But I think Spell Lock is long-term going to be the most important. Man, a time stop would be wonderful right about now. But when isn't it? Oh yeah, I wouldn't have the mana to use it, never mind. Ah. Ha. Okay. So nightmares are a little bit weird now. What with being spellcasters? Oh, they just cast terror. That means you only need one of them, and the others won't be able to use that for anything. Oh well, they've got illusion, attacks, and fear. I think they've actually gotten a slight nerf. Slight. It's interesting. You kind of want one in every army now. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to mass produce them and put them in every city because that's what we really want. To help fill out our defenses. Okay, you guys immediately swing over here. Kapoof. That makes up for some of the ones I lost. Oh, crap. No, this needs to go back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've got more forces coming. We'll place the missing unit with that. Okay. Excellent. So that brings us back to Nature's Witness. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh. Oh, that? Yeah, I didn't know what it wanted from me. I kept shooting them and not knowing what was going on. I don't know. Most of what... Oh my gosh, you were on the Arcanus plane, were you? How backwards. My, how the turns have tabled. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I don't know. Most of the stuff in that game's been intuitive. But I've gotten stumped at weird points. I kind of feel like anything that can be broken with a bomb, a super missile should also break. Just should. I'm really enjoying Metroid Prime. I'm actually surprised at just how good it is. Though I have a few complaints here and there, especially the thermal visor. Judging by how difficult the last stretch was, though, I should probably go out of my way to find more energy tanks. I'm starting to feel like maybe I ended up a little behind the curve somehow. Or maybe I just suck. I need to place volcanoes. I have so many spells to cast that I don't know when I'm going to get around to most of them. Well, what do you want? Nintendo is never going to put anything on another console or PC. It'll always be exclusive, and why wouldn't it be? They're selling the hardware. And the only way Nintendo will put Metroid and other things on PC will be if they stop making consoles altogether. And, I'm pretty sure they're the one company that's not going to ever stop. Darkness? Oh my gosh, the things you're offering me are beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna take this. For darkness, that's a fantastic trade. I'm not even using darkness because I never got the ability to make undead trolls. Alright, let's have a word with our new lizardy friend. He's supposed to be life and chaos by default, but no telling what he's into this game. This has been a weird game all around. I actually liked the wound system in Hard West. To me, that was one of the selling points. It was brilliant, but then they kind of turn into somewhat buffs, which kind of goes against the feeling of what they were. Like, I'm not against the possibility of suffering a debuff and then turning it into a buff necessarily, but these are like your hand was mangled and you suffered brain damage. These should not be buffs. They should not be enhancements to my character. But anyway, I thought the injuries were just really on theme. Really on theme for the game. The longer you go and the more gunfights you get into, the gunfights don't make you stronger. They just tear you up. So that you're becoming more and more grizzled and just, as the campaign goes on. And it made you really not want to get hit. Like, you're just like, I really don't want my guys to get shot, ever. Because horrible things happen when they get hit by bullets. Yeah. I mean, that might work if it's just to incentivize you to not get hit. Provided there's no antiquarian type class in the game. Also, you didn't name what the game is. I wonder how Merlin rates against the new challengers. All I can say is I'm glad I finished Oberic. Pretty much crushed his empire before they showed up. Because, yeah, I hate when somebody enters my plane of existence and declares war on me while I'm in the middle of something else. I came across a game which does what you liked about Hard West. Without the ghastly wounds. I ask you what the game is and you say, in Hard West. Probably chat delay, I'm guessing, right? Oh, the case. Well, yeah, the story forced them on you sometimes. But I didn't really feel like that was necessarily... Other than maybe the time you stuck your hand in a chemical vat. That was stupid. That one was just dumb. But other than that time... It's like, yeah, this character has a back problem. Oh, okay. This character has a back problem. Sure, why not? You saw a bear. What do you do? Up, it mauls you. Now you're mauled. Oh, okay. I don't know. It mostly seemed on theme to me. As I said, just the time when it was stupid, because it's like, why would you stick your hand in the chemical vat? Just come back when the guy's finished tanning his stuff. Or, you know, fish it out with a tool. Yeah. Yeah, you were thinking of the chemical vat too. Yeah. Okay. Did the game end? I think we crashed. I think Merlin destroyed my game. Merlin, you have tampered with forces you should not have. I mean, I know that's what wizards are all about, but Merlin, you've tampered with forces you really shouldn't have. Yeah, you guys can't tell. The whole screen's gone gray, and it's telling me it's not responding. So, yeah. This might be the end. Well, let me ask a question of my PC. How much resources is it using right now? It's still using 8% of my CPU. Which seems like a lot for a game from the 90s, but, you know. Power usage, very high. Is that so? It must be stuck in an infinite loop, right? Oh, wait, what did he cast? What happened? Are we moving again? Is that a one-time thing? Is everything okay now? We'll see. Something happened. Okay, Freya's turn. Huh. Wonder what he did. I'm sure he doesn't know time stop yet. Ah, yes, 1999, when games were games. None of this live service nonsense. Actually, probably live service probably started back then. Probably. Alright, let's see. No! Not my one vulnerable member. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, the War Trolls got this. War Trolls solve problems. Hey, I'm a fire giant. I should resist your attacks. But I don't, for some reason. Perfect. Just a few webs, nothing else, and we solved this encounter. The King of the Deep. Well, let me see. You're that weird spellcaster with a variety of interesting spells. Fear. Soul Link. Leadership and Arms Master. We've already got those things. Noble is nice, but I think I can summon something better. I mean, I do like some of your abilities, but I want to summon something better. What? Merlin cast the Great Unsummoning. The floating island that my heroes were on was dispelled and they all died. My heroes, their artifacts, everything was just lost because Great Unsummoning. I see. Crap. I really liked those heroes, and those were good artifacts. If only I'd put them on boats instead of a floating island. But I thought the floating island was safer because they could fight enemies if they were attacked. The nope. Wow. And thus ends my first champion. Now I kind of wish I'd hired the guy from the deep. Turns out I do need, a leadership hero again. Merlin cast the Great Unsummoning, and all of my heroes and war trolls and stuff were riding on a floating island. So his Great Unsummoning dispelled the floating island, and they all died. They would have died, like, right here. They were going to go to this city to conquer it. Not no more. Well, 55 units. Most of those units would be my skeletons, so my taxes just got, you know, messed up. Yeah, all the skeletons are gone now. All of them. So everywhere we're going to have rebels now. Great. Oh, also some of my trolls are vulnerable to the Great Unsummoning, potentially. I sure hope he doesn't cast that over and over again. Crap. Oh, major bummer. I need things that can't be dispelled for tax purposes now, but I don't want them to eat all my food. I don't know what to use. Maybe I could fill all my cities with giant spiders? Those are fairly hard to dispel. Well, I do have an army here I could repurpose to try to take it, but it would be tricky. Better to just ask for peace. Boy, those are all good. You don't know Tree of Knowledge? Oh, you're behind the times, my friend. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Focus Magic, True Light. Okay. Picked up a few new tricks. I want to cast Summon Champion and build a new hero army right away. I'm going to try to get Magocracy and Mariner Mastery down. Then I need to put Philosopher's Stone on my new cities. Then I can start summoning champions. Which leaves me no time to warp nodes and no time to summon units. What am I going to put in all these cities? Well, obviously there will be nightmares. But what am I going to do to fill out... Oh, we lost our... Oh, crap. Oh no, all of my nodes have nothing standing in them. Somebody's already standing in one of them. Man, that Great Unsummoning really caught me out of left field. Oh my gosh, did it catch me out of left field. Alright. Maybe I'll just make a bunch of crossbowmen. Or something. Something with a low upkeep cost, ideally. to fill out my cities for tax purposes. I mean, crossbowmen are actually useful. I'd like to get crossbowmen. I think this is my most developed city. So throw a War College down. No, do that, do that. We're gonna mass produce crossbowmen, which is somehow less maintenance intensive than priests, somehow. And we'll try to get those into all the cities. Man. No sense in making more skeletons with the great unsummoning in play. Best transport boat and island! Well... Yeah. Yeah, that would have been nice. Man, losing those heroes really bites. I had been building that guy up all game. He had just brought back a sorcery book. I mean, imagine the treasures he'd be bringing back soon. I'm also worried about the fact so many of my trolls are chaos trolls now. Oh dear. I think they'll be okay. So... it's probably going to be about 10 turns from now that I can begin summoning champions, and that's going to probably keep me busy for 30 turns, give or take. So we're looking at 40 turns out, assuming I don't cast anything else. Just the 2 globals and the Philosopher's Stone on my cities, so they have counter magic and all that. I'm worried that Oberic is going to hit me with some of these 9 and 8 stacks, so I definitely want to get those up. Oh, hey, look, here's one of his stacks hitting me. A troll! With cold immunity. And who knows, Ray's dead twice. And has regeneration 3. Oh boy, you got a lot going on there. Alright. It's tempting as may be to throw a mana leak. We're gonna go kind of defensive like. What? Well, we have an engineer. Cool. Yep, wall smasher. Another wall smasher. Where'd your hero go? Oh, you were really confident a second ago, smashing my walls and stuff. But all of a sudden... I mean, both the heroes would be worth resurrecting. I'm not sure I know that spell just yet. Surprise! Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You're annoying. Getting just out of reach like that. Okay. Oh, yes, they meleeed me. Cool. Alright, for the price of one engineer, we have stopped that army. Yeah, the troll hero had regeneration. He had raised dead too. He had all kinds of stuff. Didn't do him a lot of good though, did it? The troll chieftain was no match for the trolls! Somehow. He was level 0. So, no artifacts, no buffs. Great hero, but what are you going to do when you're level nothing with no gear? Smash through my wall like a Kool-Aid man and get put down, that's what, apparently. That was the one and only turn they were at sea, too, you're right. If I hadn't gone back for that sorcery node, they would have already been on this shore. But I can't say it was a mistake. The sorcery node was great. Great for me. That's just the way things go sometimes. I have to confess, I felt a moment of weakness, like maybe I should load my game back to before it happened. For a moment I considered it. This has been a very rough game for me. From the start it has been kind of a cascade of things going wrong. But trolls have definitely been impressive. The trolls have been really impressive. If I actually get the ability to make them undead, I don't think I can do that while they're chaos. I think I'd have to turn that off. Yes. But it's a high-level sorcery spell. See, I only have 2 sorcery books, so I can't cast it. Alright. So... you guys are just waiting for shipping. Aha! The first of many to come. Okay, your objective is... oh, hi, another one. Great. How did you come out of that? Somebody's got that one spell in play. Anyway, both of those cities need help now. Just keep printing them. Magocracy is coming, and we won't be so strapped for cash. Actually, our money is really good. Remember when my money was negative? That wasn't that long ago. Chaos to hard counter? Why would Chaos hard counter trolls? Let me see. If I was fighting a dedicated troll player who knew what they were doing... I mean, Dispelling Wave is always good, but I'm probably going to say... I would probably want Flame-Bladed Crossbowmen, and... I'd actually say Nature Chaos, actually. Maybe Life Nature with 2 Chaos books for Flameblade. I'm thinking what you'd go with is you'd want to make your crossbowman as ridiculously strong as possible. And then, yeah, when the trolls show up, just give them the armor-piercing arrows and throw webs on them. No! I need this to go where it's going! How dare you! Ooh. Actually, Death is pretty good against regeneration. Death's got a lot of ways to hurt you through your regen. Everything that can possibly fight back is now dead. I could try to fight the swordsman and the spearman, but why take chances? I can just pass turns. I don't even have to run away. They have to run away. That was pretty good. The nightmare has has exceeded my expectations. Oberic is embarrassed. You gain a fame. Oh crap, this place. Where is this place? I see. I burned way too many mana crystals the last few fights. It's starting to catch up with me. And I don't have the counter magic buff here yet. Yeah, this is not the best. No chieftain either. Oh dear. Interesting choice. Surprised that we're running the Holy Trolls. The AI doesn't seem to know how powerful the trolls are. Like, these guys don't have adamant or anything. They're just trolls. They keep winning. I mean, I know I've got Heavenly Light, but that's not much. Alright, let's see. Wrap them in spider silk and put a bow on them. Same for you. No, I don't want you walking through my city. Yeah, I can't get into too many more fights. We're almost out of MP. I really want to increase my casting skills because I've got so much to get cast, but I think I'm going to have to do other things, like make mana crystals. We're really producing too much food now. Yeah. It's really sad to see the skeletons go, though. They were nothing in terms of city defense, but they did so much for the unrest. They did so much for the people's morale, knowing that even when they die, they'll continue to work. Even when their flesh falls off, they'll still continue to work. This improved morale somehow. I don't know. People found it comforting. Trolls are weird. One has to wonder what a society would be like if raising zombies and skeletons was a common and normal thing. Like, that would have a dramatic impact on culture. Wait. Shield bearers, that's all wrong. Whoa, what are we doing here? War trolls. Shaman. Chiefs. Doggone it. How do I keep screwing this up? Okay. Shaman, War Troll Chief. Shaman, War Troll Chief. There we go. That's how it be. And let me check the other two cities. Ah, here's... No, actually, that's okay. Yeah, that's still doing as it should. Okay. Okay. You don't have a chief. You don't have a chief or a shaman. So, Shaman for you. Chief for you. Okay, he lost that city already. Well, okay, that's it then. He's got nothing left but his capital. Man, he doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, I have 2 war trolls. I guess I can send one over there. We'll figure this out. Okay, we need shipping for this army. I don't know what they are for doing yet, but they gotta do something. Okay, and then I'm gonna ship you there. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that node. And there's nothing I can do about it. I really, really want to increase casting skill. I might be okay to... No, we're gonna have to do this. Well, I was thinking of mindless undead, but, you know, ones that speak, well, then you have... So, since one of the novels that I did some writing for but didn't finish, the one that was came down to either that or the one I chose to be the third one, had people who could live for 1,000 years, yeah, society in many ways is very, very stagnant. When people live for a very, very long time, things calcify. It's not that new ideas don't occur and don't spread, but, you know, the people in charge have been in charge for, like, centuries. People who are less than 100 are basically treated as if they're still children. So yeah, long lifespans change things in ways that are difficult to predict. But I was just thinking mindless undead, like, you know, probably people would want the dead to do all the work. And the living to just, you know, party and enjoy themselves. Life is for pleasure. Let the zombies do all the farm work and the heavy labor and build everything. That's probably what you'd end up with. See, that's one of the things that bugs me. If a troll regenerates, it has to eat enough to produce the missing mass bare minimum, but there's also an energy loss, which has to be filled somehow. Geez, I don't want to say no to you, but now I have to look at the situation and consider what you just asked me. Personal dragon flying simulator. That's quite a combination you got there. Yeah, no, it's as a DM, I would rule no. Your party cannot exist by eating the troll perpetually, because now the troll has to eat way more food. If you eat a pound of the troll must eat 2 pounds of some other kind of meat. No, the troll will not eat mud. You can't, it won't work. It just won't. The mud is not nutritious enough for a carnivore. We need more deaths to avoid further problems. Yeah, ever since the dragons got a taste for zombie flesh, they just keep swooping down and scooping up bucket loads of zombies. And the funny thing about dragons is, have you seen their intelligence and wisdom scores? They're smarter than we are. And they're better spellcasters. Shit! What do we do now? Blech. Don't fight in the city. Blur. Yeah, we don't have a ton of mana. I need to be as stingy as I can. These are just swordsmen, by the way. These are just swordsmen without really adamant or anything beating down freaking doombats. Troll's good. Troll's good. Okay, so I'm going to send those two that way. Okay, that tightens up the defenses there a smidge. Yep, yeah, we're not getting that back. Yeah, I basically lost all my nodes. And there ain't much I can do about it. Okay, this one goes there. Who are we warring next? Legit question. I don't have enough armies to war with anyone right now. The loss of that one stack really crippled me. Like, that shut down my offense hard, because I got nothing left to offense with. So, until these cities produce enough troll that I feel like I can crush someone again. Remember, each city needs 3 trolls defending it. So, even if I had an offensive spear, which I don't, that's only enough troll to hold 4 cities. Yeah, we're not ready for a war yet. The nightmares, though, those are going to be a huge boon to my defenses. Casting Terror, being a ranged unit, which is something we don't have. Well, unless you count the Shaman, I guess, but yeah, Shaman don't really do a good ranged attack. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, the Nightmare's critical defensive component. Crossbows would make me feel even better, but I don't have those. Oh my gosh, Jen Law said all kinds of things. Let me see. Oh. It explained the Masked Man. Doggone it! Did it! Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. War. This might be the end of the fire giant. You don't set up the peons. Really? The peons didn't seem to do all that much. They just damaged a couple, I thought. Did I misunderstand their value? Oh, hey, Sunshinian. How's it going? Thanks again for helping me out the other day. Ah, jeez. That first mission. I feel that. I had to play through that first mission enough for a lifetime. But man, you man, that's... Did you really bring spearmen to this fight? What are you thinking? Are you thinking? You're not thinking. You're definitely not thinking. You should just make peace with me already. Oh, wow. Giving up on ranged attacks altogether. Well, a little touch of Spider-Man. Want to hit that. Just step over the wall. Are you a giant or aren't you? If you're gonna call yourself a giant, you need to act like one. Now fee-fi-fo-fum yourself over that wall and get that centaur. Oh, I guess that works. Man, wood trolls hit so much better than troll chieftains. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, those peons. Apparently they are doing a huge, huge service. Looks like you made another mistake, Oberic. Terror. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Perfect. Uh-oh. Not perfect. Far less perfect. Ooh, I don't really, It's a pretty good chance they won't move. Man, if I had Black Prayer, I would be pretty happy right now. But I don't! Okay. There's a pretty decent chance of that happening, so... Whew. That was... not very good. I'm gonna go hide on this side of the river now. I mean, the fame is nice, but the loss of mana crystals isn't. Well, I'm glad I'm not the one finding out. Mm-hmm. Oberic, you need to stop embarrassing yourself and just give the war up. It's a lost cause. Don't worry. I'm not upset. No, spam away, man. I mean, what is chat for? Now, what's the point of doing some ridiculous challenge if you don't get to brag about it? I mean, that's the whole point. Bragging rights. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Oh my gosh, you couldn't chat. Well, you can now. Yeah, he's in trouble. Ah. You were watching on your TV then. Yeah, I've had a rare few games that I went crazy on with the challenges. Few and far between, but I has done it in the past. I think Doom RL was my #1. The problem is, it's such an obscure game, there wasn't anyone I could brag to, because, like, the only place you could brag about it is the place that, there was probably... I was probably one of the top 10 players on planet Earth for the game. But the only place you could go to brag is the one place where the other 9 would be. It's like, well... Yeah. This was before I was doing the whole Let's Play thing. I played Doom RL so much. Oh, a teeny tiny phone. Merlin, are you casting something you shouldn't again? I don't know, Merlin. They're taking an awful long time. Oh, yes, he is. Would you quit tampering with the forces underpinning the universe? I mean, it's not going to cause me too much more mischief. It looks like I lost a troll or two, but, you know. Maybe I should just stop making shaman. Why am I still making shaman? Because they're cheap and they fill space? I'll seriously consider taking them out of my roster. I didn't get a phone for, like, ever. I just had no interest in the cell phone stuff. I was perfectly happy with my landline. Unfortunately, I got promoted to a position where I had to have a phone that I could be called on. Well, you're not a champion, but you may as well be. Welcome to the Horde, Villana. This Horde. This is your Horde. Welcome. Alright, I'm going to reposition this. Will I let you keep a shaman in the Horde? No. No, you won't. Pop in another war troll. You're going to need a couple more units to fill this out. We're going to have to get you somewhere you can wreak some havoc. I don't have any artifacts left. I don't have a lot of things left. A couple of boats will be here soon. Climb in with them. Alright, in position. In position. Okay, next one goes here. Maybe a nightmare would be a good thing to accompany her army. It actually wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm out of money. Okay. We'll know more of that then. However, the Magocracy just massively increased my cash flow. I really want to get Mariner Mastery down. I'm going to slam that out, and then we got to get the counter magics up, because there's... Boy, that's intimidating. Boy, that's intimidating. I don't really want to declare war on the only death mage who just found a 4th book, apparently. She might do unpleasant things to my cities. Let me see. Anyway, yeah, I finally got a position, and then my, yeah. So I had to have a phone. So I did! I appreciate that I can play YouTube on it, though. That's nice, at least. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the great unsummoning every time he does it. Yeah, he probably did unsummon so many things. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for hating phones at all. It doesn't make you a boomer. Yep, nope. The evil rectangle. It is a part of our lives now. We are cyborgs, but one of our augments are currently external. I draw the line at trying to put one of these in my head, which you know they're gonna try to do. It's like, no, I don't want anything hacking my brain, thank you. No, it's just a bad idea. Let's not do it. I don't care how much more immersive things can get if you put a chip in me. No. We can't even maintain and keep in proper working order the tech we've already got. I don't need game bugs inside my head. Yeah. But yeah, I was very reluctant to get a phone. One other nice thing is that it's also a music player. That's nice too. Oh? Well, I've never read that one. Actually, there's some of the Star Trek movies I have never seen, and oh, hey, look, a sink. Yeah, I don't want that. Let me see. We've got Reaper Slash, the Horrible Sink, Doom Bolt, Summon Afrits or Demons, Pestilence. Remind me, was I playing a good guy or remind me what I was playing again? I'm gonna take oh yeah, Reaper Slash is cold damage now, not poison. I have to remember that. I'm gonna go for Doom Bolt. It's a classic, effective way of disposing of your enemies. Some of these guys are airborne, some of them have shields. No one got fire breath, oddly. Alright, ships will be faster. One war troll for you, and I guess this city's kind of important. Let's put a troll there as well. Okay. You think Mariner Mastery would somehow improve your trade in all your ocean cities? But nope. Okay. So after that, we slap down the Philosopher's Stones. Okay, you're going to be doing the crossbow soon. Good, good. A demon to cast Revenant. But can I do that on a Chaos Troll? Oh, mind control riots. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bad idea. A really bad idea. And I can kind of predict exactly how it's going to happen. Somebody's going to develop the chip in the head. There'll be ethical questions, and then like 5 other tech companies will all be desperately trying to muscle in on the territory because there'll be big, big, big money in it. And so each tech company will be pushing their chip and why it's better. And the software companies are all going to be desperately trying to make the best code for the head chip, because they all want to be the #1 company providing head chip programming. And everyone will be racing to the finish line. Meanwhile, politicians and courts will be like about 1,000 years behind. They'll be like, should we make a law about this? Oh, it doesn't help that all the lawmakers don't know anything about technology and won't understand any of it. And half of them will be in the pockets of the tech companies. It'll go something like that. Everything pushing all at once in that direction. Just do it, do it, do it. All your banking will be done through a chip now. Look, nobody can steal your identity now, except they probably still can. But no, they won't. It'll be so much more secure, we swear. Oh, don't worry. It won't have control of your motor functions. Oh, what was that? Oh, yes. Well, that other. Well, okay, yes. Well, it will now, but it'll make you move better. Of course, it will improve your hand-eye coordination. But don't worry, it won't affect how you think or what you see. Well, of course, it'll affect how you see. Now, I mean, we changed our minds on that because our competitors had this really slick advertising campaign, and we decided we wanted in on that too. And actually, it already could mess with your eyes, but we just said it didn't. You know. It'll go something like that. We'll live to see it. Be one of the Luddites. Refuse the head chip. Refuse the head chip. It doesn't matter if it makes bugs taste like ice cream. No, thank you. I'll just not eat the bugs and not have the head chip and own my own place of residence. Thank you very much. That last one's getting more and more difficult by the year. Ugh. The chip and the baby, huh? Inevitably. Privacy? What is this privacy thing? What are you talking about? That sounds like something they had in the past. I wonder what that was like. Alright, we got like 5 Philosopher's Stones to throw down, and then we can start summoning the champions. Looks like the battles have cooled off. I can start boosting casting skill once more. Ah, yes, I would like to end this war. You seem like a fine, upstanding gentleman. Here's the secrets of Fireball. Just because I'm a nice guy. See, it's okay. We're friends now. No hard feelings. Yeah, actually, that was a thing. Apparently, when the nation was founded, there was a strong thing against ever having every person on file. And the Social Security thing was actually kind of a backdoor loophole, giving everybody a Social Security number. And oh no, it's just for your Social Security, nothing else. It will never be used for anything else. As I understand it, you can have no Social Security number, but you have to be a Mennonite, I think. I'm pretty sure the Amish don't... I won't swear to that. There's a few religious groups that were around at the time Social Security was made that got themselves exempted from it. So if you belong to like these very specific religions, you're able to not have a Social Security number. Don't ask me how you get a job or function. I don't know. But theoretically, you could also have children who don't have Social Security numbers assigned to them. Yeah, I don't know if anybody actually does that. The only people who might would be the Amish, and I don't know. I don't know a lot about the Amish, to be honest. But I know that they've started letting technology into their stuff under specific conditions. Electronic wheelchairs, I think. Probably other things besides, so... You know. One of these days I should probably look into what sort of exemptions and advantages being specific religions offer, like, legally. Because it's like... I mean, is there anything stopping you from just deciding, hey, I'm a Mennonite now? Yeah. No. That's a good friend. And you're, like, a monster that caused me great mischief in the past. You seriously damaged me. I'm not breaking any alliances for you. Why are the raiders taking so long? They were probably after the Lost Ark or something. I'm at peace with everyone. No rush on... Whoa, what was that? Oh, no! Oberic has ceased to exist! How could this have happened? Oh! Oh, no! Oh. This is mine now. All of his summons, all of his heroes, all of his artifacts just vanished. Well... Job well done. I'll think I'll put in one of these and one of those, and I'll install this, and oh shit, put that in immediately. One of those, and those, and those, and that! Awesome! Okay. Put that there. I have to get some trolls over there now. You know, I was going to send this other places, but I need to put a war troll in, and then I need to put... I'm just going to ship all of this. Yeah, that seems good. Go, 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 go. Our ships are slightly faster, but it's still going to take them a while to get across the map. Okay. Oh, also that means a slight shift in the spellcasting. Okay. Need a better PC for the 20-year-old game. I do! Oh! Yeah. I know I joke about the privacy thing, but I really do feel like privacy ended. I just decided, like, it's over. I have no expectation of privacy anywhere anymore. Restrooms. I know that they're not allowed to put cameras there. There, that's the one place I feel like maybe I still have privacy. Everywhere else, I just assume, no, I'm probably being watched and recorded. Anywhere I go outside, any store, any place, I just assume everything I do is being watched. And if shit ever goes down, it might not turn up to help me. That, I don't know, some people might find that really dark or terrible, but I've just kind of accepted that as that is just the world. We surrendered. We surrendered all forms of privacy. We gave up. We gave them away. I think it was more than a decade ago, when I was still early in the YouTube thing, I wanted to try a Facebook. So I went to a friend who had Facebook and had them help me set it up, only to discover when I made the account, it knew who I was and had pictures of me on Facebook. I was like, what? How does it know who I am and have pictures of me? And so I deleted that account and just went, nope, nope, nope. And that's always been in the back of my mind of just, yeah, even if you don't have a Facebook, Facebook probably knows who you are, who your friends and family are, and probably has pictures with you in it. And knows that they're you. That... I mean, what more is there to say at that point? So... if they wanted to right now, the security cameras in stores could probably identify you and start offering you targeted ads and discounts in that store on your phone. But they know that freaks people out. So, but we totally are at a tech level where that could just be already. So, No use fretting about it at this point. Fret about things that maybe can be prevented, or that maybe you can do something about. Ah, come on, guys. Bring the boats over here faster. No, this is fine. It'll be here in just a couple turns. Okay, got a new one going there. This one can be yours. Man, this added money is great. Alright. Any city producing a farmer's market. You are whitelisted for production. That's right. All of you. Temple. Yeah, I'll give you that. And I guess I'll do this Miners Guild over here as well. Why not? Sci-fi writers rarely understand how big space is, so that's a surprise. Flashing light things? What's that? AI generated. No, the new Midjourney can draw hands now. It's too late. The AIs have figured out how to draw hands. It's all over. No, actually, there was something you could wear where it would alter the shape of your face so far as AIs were concerned. Or, I mean, you could just wear a freaking mask over your your whole face, but, you know. No, there was something you could do, and security cameras, the facial recognition stuff just wouldn't work right anymore. Something. There was something you could spray over license plates that would screw up things, because they had places where security cameras would automatically read your license plate and ticket you. I think that's more of a European thing. I'm not sure where in the world it is, but yeah, they had to try to make that illegal. Like there are things you can do that'll fool cameras, but won't mess with human eyes, I guess. Yeah, well, it's the writers, generally, they don't understand how big space is. Like, you have to get quite a sense of scale to understand just how far planets are away from each other, and how far solar systems are away from each other, and just how much nothing there is out there. There's so much nothing out there. Oh, satellites? Oh, satellites. Yeah, I'm sure they can see us too. I mean, honestly, when they put so many cameras down close to the Earth, I mean, okay, you pointed cameras from satellites too. Okay. Ah, really? Okay, so it is in the US as well. I just know it's not up here yet. I mean, honestly, in Alaska, sometimes you'll get pulled over and they'll just be like, "Yeah, your license plate's covered with snow. Could you clear that off?" It's not a ticket or anything. It's just, hey, could you your license plate can't even be seen. But I mean, that happens rarely. Sometimes you can be going around for weeks or possibly months with your license plate covered by snow because you're not paying attention to that. So, I mean, it's So what I'm saying is, I'm pretty far removed from the idea of using cameras to ticket me. Oh my. Well, whoever that is better not bring that in to try to contest the ticket. Is that so? I actually used to live near New Mexico. I was in California. I was, Gateway to Death Valley, Barstow. If you know where that is. Yeah, I lived there for a couple of years. I'm glad I don't live in California anymore. I'm really glad I don't live there nowadays. Every single thing I hear about California sounds like it comes from another dimension. One of the weird effects I'm kind of expecting, there's a lot of pressure for people to go back to jobs, but a lot of people learn to work remote now, and I have a feeling that that's going to kind of keep rolling in that direction. For so many jobs, why does a person need to live in a city? Living in a city is really, really expensive. They could go live someplace much cheaper and do the same job remotely, so why wouldn't they? And I think that's going to be kind of the way things start flowing. Because if you're a business, why maintain an expensive office if you don't have to? Like, the amount of money you could save by not having the really expensive office space in the really expensive city would be absolutely tremendous. And then comes the next question. If we can do this remotely, why am I hiring somebody at the wages of the country I live in when I could hire somebody for the wages of a different country and they could work remote? And that's going to have all kinds of interesting effects. A lot of momentum, a lot of corporations and businesses right now keep wanting to do things the way they've been doing them. But, well, we'll just have to see what happens. The Reaper Slash creates undead. Now that is interesting. I did not realize that is a huge effect. Is that so? I saw cold damage. Yeah, undead creating. Well, damn. That's useful. We need more ways to make undead, my gosh. What is all this stuff floating around my territory? I know my cities look like their defenses are sparse, but they're actually pretty decent. Alright, you guys arrive tomorrow. You guys get to move. Is there anything left to conquer? No, legit question. That's gone. Okay, that's still open. Yeah, losing that army might have cost me all the layers and nodes I was going to conquer with it. No one in California has any tools or parts? Well, that can't be good. Well, I was able to do pretty good in my war, but my military production... Trolls are amazing, but they produce super slowly. That one unsummoning, killing my heroes... I still need a bunch of turns to summon the champions. Maybe I'll be lucky and Atlantis will rise and I'll find it. I do wish there was a little bit more of that sort of thing. The Atlantis Rising is brilliant, but I wish there was... I wish it was a big continent and it happened, I don't know, earlier in the game. Atlantis tends to be super late game, but wouldn't it be cool if, like, you had a giant sea like this and then suddenly you got a new continent in the middle of the game? Just this massive continent appeared. And then everyone could race to settle it and fight over it. That was actually my favorite setting for world generation in Civ 4. You'd have, well, not the continent rising, but there'd be every single player would be on one continent, and then there'd be another larger continent with 0 players on it. And so the first part of the game, like, you're completely cramped and choked by all these other players, and you're trying desperately to be the first one to develop the naval tech to cross the sea. And then as soon as you get it, you immediately try to push all the settlers you can over to the other continent and grab as much territory as you can. I found that one to be a lot of fun. Wow! Finally! A group of mercenaries I can get behind. Okay, we've done all the buffs we can champion now. Huh, what are you holding? Oh well. One for you. One for you. And now my triad of troll cities have something defending them. Alright, next turn we're going to go in the boats and we're going to try to cross the sea. Okay, I guess this one goes to here. Excellent. That huge surplus of food is slowly winding down. Alright. It's time to summon the champions. Oh, crap, Dance of Death. I didn't cast this one yet. I want the champions. Alright, let's cast Dance of Death. We need casting skill. We really need casting skill. Miner's Guild. Oh, no money. Oh well. We make lots of money now. Holy crap levels of money. Nobody's offering me trades. I know they have spells. Yep, still haven't seen Revenant. Well, I don't have demons yet. I haven't researched them yet. Research is slow. I mean, we're trolls. How much research do you expect? They learn spells by banging rocks against their wizard until their wizard comes up with new ideas. It's not very effective. Not a very good method at all. There might be. I already know Merlin could possibly cast Time Stop. I don't know if he's learned it or if he can learn it. But he could. And my trolls are so slow, I'm not going to be conquering any more civilizations with trolls easily. I'm going to have to find another way to, I kind of really wish I had taken more life books. Inspirations would have really, really, really helped with the troll production. Stream of Life wouldn't have been bad either. Okay, I quit. We were just talking about you, Merlin, and we were just talking about that spell. Anyway, we'll take a final look at the game. That was it. That was it right there. Nope. Yeah, no. My lack of late game spells we knew was going to be an issue. I needed a strong early game. But the early game, I didn't have a single neutral city I could take, and the person who shared a continent with me was Draconian, the one thing trolls could not fight, a flying enemy. So I had a really awful start. I was able to munch down Oberic, and the trolls were awesome. They felt great to play as. They crushed everything as long as they could melee it, and web was, essential for them to have. But my research and my casting skill were terrible because trolls, and yeah, I just did not gain territory quickly enough. So I played a respectable game, but I think Merlin just won. We'll take a look at the charts. Anyway, I think we're gonna go back to the 2-color combos next time. Still gotta finish all those. And yeah. Man, Floating Island versus the Great Unsummoning. Hey, sup? Could we make floating islands have a resistance high enough that the Great Unsummoning won't touch them? Please? They just need, 10 resistance, and then that won't happen anymore? I lost all of my heroes and my main army when the Great Unsummoning dispelled their floating island this game. And I think that probably shouldn't happen. Oh yeah, Merlin was run away. He was getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see the charts, but, long turns plus time stop? This, I think it might be better to close the game out, load it, and look at the charts. We won't know what the time stop did, but, yeah, I think that would be a lot faster than waiting for the time stop to end. Time stop was already agony, but add the really long turns from the mod, and I think, yeah, we're just not gonna wait. 14? Doesn't... I thought 10 resistance was enough. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, continue? Oh, okay, here we are. Yep, this is the turn. Okay, let's have a look. Wow. Yeah, I'm here. You are here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Military? Wow, Merlin. Ooh, boy. Power income. That is scary. Where is she getting all that from? She's on the Arcanus plane. No, really, she's on the Arcanus plane. How is it that high? Merlin's spell power is really, really high. Does she have... She doesn't have life books. How is she getting that much power? I kind of want to see what the Arcanus world looked like, but I don't really... I can get a few peeks, but we're not going to see much. Especially if I keep hitting this ocean. Well. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, that was a loss. Yeah, we had a terrible start. And just never really took off. Oh, well, I crushed one person at least. Oh, wait a sec, hold on. I crushed one person at least. Ah! We ate Oberic. The Great Unsummoning has a -3 save penalty? Are you serious? That's really high. Man, I didn't know that. Yeesh. That's horrible. Oh well. A lot of elves. Chaos Omniscient. Don't underestimate astrologer. Well, anyway. I'm gonna call it here. So... we surrender. We surrender to your time stop. Oh, wow, I actually got onto my scoreboard. For what that's worth. Okay. Until next time, and every time, probably, she'd have to have Dark Ritual, right? Actually, maybe not a have to. Oh. This is Hadriex signing off. Bye.